This just in, Quincy's scalp is sweating.
Ooh! It smells fragrant, like
I washed
floral.
my hair this morning.
Yeah, it smells, actually it's like herbal.
I used pineapple juice in my shampoo.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It smells really good. Nobody cares!
Everyone be really cool and serious.
Right.
Which Skyliner hotel actually has the most benefit from being close to the Skyliner? We are taking some Skyliner tests to town today. I'm taking it to town.
Spoiler alert, Riviera.
Well, maybe. We don't know. We're doing science.
I was told to be cool, so this is what I'm doing.
We each have a hotel we're representing, and we're going to find out exactly how long they take to get in real life Skylinering around. We're going to find out which has the most benefit.
We're counting steps, we're counting seconds, and we're counting on you to stay with us to the end so we can all find out the results together.
I really like that. That was really good.
I'm AI.
All right, well, you can stop being cool now. Don't hurt yourself.
Help! Wait, are we all getting on the same gondola since we're...
Oh, I guess we could.
Should we start?
Yeah, we should all get on the same
Get on the same
nice
gondola so we
friendship.
can have like a family run.
That's a good idea.
Everybody get your timers out.
Okay, it's 11:11.
3,
This is when
2,
it starts
1.
now.
That was way more stressful than I anticipated.
I have Caribbean Beach Resort. Some people call it Caribbean Beach Resort. I usually do. I don't know why I just called it that. I'm nervous about this race.
I love the Skyliner.
Me too. This is the best video ever. Just ride the Skyliner? Well, all right, I will.
It's just because it's the most like your own. Like it's like it feels kind of private.
I'm the embarrassing cousin and I love it. Hi everybody. Good morning. We're in Walt Disney World.
Is Tom a new character that I don't know about?
I just drank half an energy drink and I'm feeling color.
Welcome to like the Skyliner hub.
Here's where we separate.
All right, see everybody later.
Emma LaRouche's very fast legs are leaving me in the dust.
This is basically where the Skyliner splits off. We're all separating. They're going to Art of Animation. This is how you can get to Hollywood Studios. And over here is where we're going, because this is where you can get to the Riviera Resort and Epcot. Breedlove has already reached his destination. His hotel was Caribbean Beach, so here we go. Let's keep rocking.
Did you say 1 or 2? 2. Okay, good. As you go to Art of Animation, you're going to Pop Century. We have to take a second leg. So to get to Hollywood Studios, everybody has to go through the Caribbean Beach hub, including if you're coming from Caribbean Beach. It's the only way to get to and from Hollywood Studios because it is kind of where you turn. You will have to transfer Skyliners unless you're coming direct from Caribbean Beach. This challenge doesn't end when we get to our home station. We have to get all the way to our lobbies, which is actually why, though Caribbean Beach is quite a nice hotel with that hub, it is quite part of the lobby from the Skyliner. That's supposed to represent that the rooms can be varying distances from the Skyliner station. So we're using the lobby as kind of the central point of the hotel.
I have a bit of an advantage right now because we've arrived at my resort, Caribbean Beach Resort. And now all I have to do is walk to my lobby. I'm gonna walk there and then I'm gonna take the internal bus loop back to the Skyliner station right here to see how long that takes. I'm actually testing 2 modes of transportation, my walking feet and a bus on the way back. We'll see which one was faster. I love walking this resort. I think it is large, but I think it's smaller than some people think.
And we've stopped. Timer's still going. Luxurious, exclusive. Like, oh gosh, this is my Skyliner.
Skyliner. We are now going to head, she's going to Pop Century, I'm going to Art of Animation to see how long it takes to get to our room, which is the lobby. Yes, that's my sunscreen in my hand. I'm not quite done with my application. And once we're in the lobby, we'll stop the timer and that will be our time for getting to and from Hollywood Studios. That is with no wait for the Skyliner. But something I'll say is that even at peak times, when there are super long waits for the Skyliner, because it is a consistent movement and they stock the gondolas full. I have never seen it be a wait longer than 10 minutes.
Still on my way to the lobby, speed walking. The truth is that the lobbies of our Animation and Pop Century are the same distance, but it depends on the room you're in, which side of the resort you're on, and it could take longer or shorter to get to the lobby.
And now we're cutting through between buildings 43, 42, and 41. And now we are meeting up with what I would describe as the main path that goes all the way around the resort. Here is the beach area with the hammocks. We're headed to that bridge where we're going to Caribbean Key.
We are approaching the lobby now, right about to step inside, and then I'm going to stop my timer. Okay, so all in all, it took 12 minutes and 39 seconds to get from Hollywood Studios to Pop Century, so not too bad.
I'm going in this door because the main lobby door is all the way over there and it's hot. Ooh, nice. And cruising through the quick service landscape of flavors and the ink and paint shop. And we'll be out in the lobby where we get to stop our timer. Okay, 14 minutes, a clean 14 minutes to get from Hollywood Studios to Art of Animation. The other way would be exactly the same because the Skyliner is continuous. That's really fast. It was 14 minutes and 8 seconds. That's pretty good. Remember that we're one person walking at an average speed for this.
I will say, I was walking kind of fast, so it might take you longer than that.
So if you are in a larger family where you gotta move a little bit slower, where you got kiddos or mobility issues, it's gonna take a bit longer. And remember to account for any lines or Skyliner stops, but let's see how long it takes to get from our room, the lobby, over to Epcot.
I wonder if Sage is on his way right now, flying above us to the Riviera, cutting through a larger gathering space. All right, here we go. This is so pretty at night when these lanterns are all lit up. And we are about to walk in Old Port Royale lobby, where we will reset the timer and see how we did on this leg. 15 minutes and 31 seconds. We are inside the lobby at Caribbean Beach Resort. That means I'm gonna head out the front of the resort entrance and grab that internal bus that's gonna take us back to the Skyliner station. We'll see how long that takes.
I know you guys can't smell it right now, but imagine, if you can, that resort smell, that like clearly I'm on a vacation resort smell. All right, Le Petit Cafe. This is the lobby, that's where you check in. So we're gonna stop our timer. Okay, so 17 and a half minute. If I were to round, I would round down. I'd be like, it's about a 15-minute jaunt from here to Hollywood Studios, which is not bad at all. Oftentimes buses, waiting for the buses, then traveling on the buses can take upwards of 20, 30 minutes sometimes. So 15 minutes, not bad at all. Definitely a perk, but now we're gonna reset our timers and we're gonna go from the lobby of our resort to Epcot. I think this is gonna take a shorter amount of time, specifically because we had to do that transfer on the main Skyliner transfer. And this is just kind of like a straight shot. 3,
And I'm going to start my timer now.
Boom, from the lobby to Epcot, let's go.
All right, coming back up on the Skyliner station. Everything but Riviera, all the Skyliner hotels but Riviera. The rooms are pretty spread out, so you could have a room that's very convenient to the Skyliner or much less convenient to the Skyliner. It kind of just depends. Luck of the draw, or if you make a request to check in at the front desk. With Riviera, all the rooms are in that one main tower and all are pretty convenient to the Skyliner. A little bit of a line here, but not much.
Okay, Bus Depot A, Magic Kingdom, internal shuttle, that is us. Perfect.
We are currently at 1 minute and 34 seconds, and as you can see, we are right about to approach the Skyliner station.
Assuming the Skyliner's constant speed of 11 miles an hour, which that is apparently how fast Skyliner goes, which is news to me. You should be on the Skyliner for 5 minutes and 27 seconds to get to Epcot, and 6 minutes to get to Hollywood Studios, not including delays. Which I think is about accurate. The big thing that took up the most time is walking to the Skyliner, waiting for the Skyliner, and the transfer itself. So that's quite interesting. All right, here we go. You know, when people ask you that question, if you had one superpower, what would it be? Well, mine would be telekinesis. Doesn't matter. But the other one I would also like is flying. And it just gives you that sense of like, oh, I'm going through the air. I can see things at like a whole different angle. I mean, look at these views. The Epcot. And you also get some like interesting behind this like backstage shots. Like down there in this like random parking lot is some of like the rainbows from Festival of the Arts. Like, what are they doing there? What is that?
So we are currently at 2 minutes and 45 seconds. So that's approximately how long it took me to get from the lobby to the Skyliner.
This is my third clear gondola. I'm gonna get all clear. I actually prefer the clear because I like being able to look at the view. And the character reps I think are really cute from the outside of the gondola, but not as cute from the inside, so I like getting clear ones. We are almost back to Caribbean Beach at this time, about 7 minutes out from the lobby, and about 5 minutes on the actual Skyliner. Skyliner is just a great method of transportation because it is so scenic. I mean, most Disney transportation outside of the buses is scenic. The boats, obviously. The monorail has incredible views of the parks, Magic Kingdom and Epcot, and of course Seven Seas Lagoon and the hotels and the Magic Kingdom line. We're arriving back at Caribbean Beach, which means you're going to get off and transfer to the Epcot line.
She got one.
Oh, good.
Ooh, these are the new buses. I love them. These seats flip up, so when it's really super busy, everybody on the bus can stand if they're able to, and there are also little charging ports. 10 minutes and 30 seconds so far. I think it's going to be the same, taking the bus, the internal bus loop, and then walking, and I'm really enjoying the air conditioning. This might change my mind about it. I have the perception that sitting and waiting for it just feels so endless, but it really didn't take that long.
We just got off at the hub and we are on our way to Epcot. Looks like there's a little bit on the line to get to Epcot, but not too bad.
Now let me be so clear. I think Skyliner travel is great for like casual traveling, not for end of the night traveling, because one thing I will say about the Skyliner is that you're not going to get the privacy of a Skyliner to yourself most times. Guys, we're turning, changing directions.
We are arriving at the bus stop and we're already over the time it took to walk. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Thank you. And that took 19 minutes and 25 seconds to get from the lobby of Caribbean Beach Resort back to the Skyliner station.
We're on the Skyliner now. It took about 8 minutes and 30 seconds before I first stepped foot into the Skyliner, so we're not doing too bad, but there was a little bit of a wait.
All right, so since we're back at the Caribbean Beach station, just a little info about the way the transfer works. This hub has all three of the Skyliner lines. You have this one that goes direct to Hollywood Studios, the one that we just got off to the Art of Animation and Pop Century hotels, and over here is the one that takes you to the Riviera station, or you can stay on to Epcot. You do not have to get off at the Riviera station if you're heading to Epcot. You can just stay in your gondola and continue on. Look how blue the sky is.
We had a little delay at the station, and that was a setback for us in terms of time. You will be delayed. You will be delayed longer than that. You'll have flawless days on the Skyliner. All right, as you're taking the monorail to Epcot from the hub at Caribbean Beach Resort, your door will open twice at Riviera. The first time is to let you off if you are going to the resort itself. The second is to let people on if no one is occupying the gondola. Obviously there is someone. Hi, it's me. So they didn't load anyone else on. The door is closing. It's time for the final leg.
Please remain seated until the doors automatically open. When exiting the cabin, please supervise children, collect your belongings, and watch your step. Thank you for flying with us.
Just like that, we have made it to Epcot. Boom. Just a little over 13 minutes, so 13 minutes and 5 seconds. Obviously less time getting from here to Riviera just because, well, it's a straight shot, which is awesome. During much busier times, I'm sure there's a little bit of a wait time because we did wait in that line just for it was like a 4-minute wait to transfer over. Sometimes there's not a wait at all. Sometimes I've been there for 10 to 15 minutes. It really depends. And you're definitely gonna spend way more time on a bus than on a Skyliner.
Okay, so we have arrived at Epcot, and our final time from the Pop Century lobby to Epcot was 21 minutes and 19 seconds. Keep that in mind, it's significantly longer than Hollywood Studios.
The Skyliner is a gondola system, which means it can only really go straight. It can go kind of up and kind of down, but it can't make turns without there being a station like this to actually route the Skyliners into a turn with a track instead of just being on the moving wire. This is the longest leg of the Skyliner at any point is getting between Riviera and Epcot. So even if you're going from Epcot to anywhere, it's a bit longer on the Skyliner than getting to Hollywood Studios just because it's farther. And you gotta go through the turning station and everything. You might have seen online that there are Skyliner accidents or long Skyliner delays where folks are stuck without air conditioning. Yes, it's a possibility, just like there's a possibility your bus gets in an accident or the monorail has some trouble. All of those things have happened before. It's very rare.
We are now arriving at Epcot. To all who come to this place of joy, hope, and friendship, welcome.
Okay, we're coming in hot here. We're gonna see what our time is once we hit the station.
All right, we're arriving in Epcot. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye, Skyliner. You've been our home for a long time now. So I was clearly the last one here at 16 minutes and 30 seconds coming from
Caribbean Beach.
to Epcot.
But how long did it take you to get to the lobby from Hollywood Studios?
I have it all. This is, we're doing a voiceover, ready?
I just took the Skyliner from Caribbean Beach and it was really pleasant. The breeze was nice. They could use some AC for sure. Hey, be his arms.
Tap you out.
Okay.
Hey everybody, it's me, Pre-Love, and we're having a good time. Hey, Skyliners are pretty cool. Let's go. Now you have
I have our results.
Oh, great.
Yeah, all the final times are here on the screen now for you to see just how long each leg took each of us.
Wait, was it a race?
It was an experiment.
Oh,
for
okay.
science.
All of a sudden I got stressed out.
I
know.
got a little distracted at Caribbean Key.
Clearly.
Not really. We just took the outer walkway so we could see the little cabana.
I see.
Just quickly. We didn't stop.
So we've got here the times of how long it took. Remember, this is scalable. We are all one person. We're not wrangling kids. We are walking at a pretty brisk pace. The real question we're answering today is which Skyliner hotel actually provides the most benefit? In first place, the one that makes it easiest to get to both parks is probably not surprisingly the most expensive with Disney's Riviera Resorts.
Yeah.
Super
We
easy.
won.
Nope.
Oh.
It was not a game.
Okay.
There was no competition. But if you don't want to spend that much, you might be surprised to find that it is actually more convenient to use the Skyliner from Art of Animation and Pop Century than it is to use it from Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort because of how spread out Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort is and the location of the Skyliner station.
Oh man, Breedlove lost?
Yeah,
That's
it's
great.
not a game.
Oh, sorry.
There's no
But
competition.
I do want to say, taking that internal bus loop really does impact how long it takes to get to the Skyliner station.
If you have the ability to walk, in most cases, your walk is going to be a little bit faster unless it's very long. In Disney World, and Caribbean Beach is a great example of that. There are shortcuts so you can cross bridges and get to the lobby pretty quickly. And that internal bus loop, you wait for the bus, and then the bus has to stop at the stops, and it just takes forever.
It was air conditioned, and if you build that time into your journey, I think it is worth it to be in that air conditioning, but I'm a person that likes to just get there. And so sitting and waiting outside in the heat for a bus and then waiting for all the stops and then arriving at the lobby is just way out of what is reasonable to me.
Interestingly though, even if Breedlove had walked both ways, it still would have taken him more general time to travel between the parks than it did for Emma and I coming from Pop Century and Art of Animation. So that's what's surprising to me about this is that the more pricey Caribbean Beach is actually less convenient than the further away ones. Very interesting, especially because you think it has the hub, it must be the most convenient. Not so.
Not so.
And that is why we do science. So thanks for joining us today for this experiment. If you're still here, drop this secret code in the comments so we know you made it all the way. And don't forget to subscribe. We upload tips, experiments, games, and more from Disney World and beyond all week. Why?
Because we're serious about fun
here. That's correct. We'll see you guys next time.
Can't believe I won.